Wow, that was recording. Okay, I'm crazy. Anyway, I've been trying to do this top surgery thing since December of 2017. So it's been really, like, actively really trying. I started seeing a therapist September 2017, to talk about it, but, like, I really started to, like, get letters from people. I got a letter from my psychiatrist, a letter from my therapist, and letter from the surgeon. I met with a surgeon in Concord, and he's amazing, and he just, like, totally blew my mind and made me feel so validated. So I really wanted to go to him. I had Cigna insurance at the time. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Cigna. I'm sure you're great with other things, but damn, girl. Anyway, Cigna, I'm gonna try to be objective about this. Get those emotions out, sweetie. Anyway, so I had Cigna through my company, and I got denied after the initial application for coverage. They said, and their reason was very vague and mysterious. It was like, ooh, like evidence or something. Like, I'm serious. It was so vague. I can't even, like, it was just like, oh, you need this, you need blood tests and samples. And I was like, what the hell? I was like, no, you don't. Anyway, so I called them, and as I'm calling them and working through them, no one, like, literally no one is understanding what I'm even, like, the surgery I'm talking about. They think it's like they're not getting that it's, like, for gender dysphoria. Like, they're like, oh, like, like, breast enhancement. And I'm like, oh no, honey, like, not even close. So that whole thing in general was just really frustrating. So finally, though, when I got to the person who knew what in the crap I was talking about, they finally gave me the actual reasons that they denied my insurance, was that they needed more letters of support. I was like, okay, like, why didn't you just put that on the letter that you mailed to me? I don't, like, I was just like, I don't understand. So whatever. Anyway, so I get a shred of hope. I'm like, okay, I can appeal this bitch. Like, we appealing. So I'm like, okay, they want an appeal, I'll give them an appeal. Like, I work at a law firm. Like, we're gonna have boom, boom, boom evidence all around supporting the fact that I need this. So I get a letter from, I end up submitting 4 letters, I think. So it's one from psychiatry, one from therapist, one from surgeon, two from primary care provider. So actually, I don't know why, like, with the hands. Anyway, so 5 letters total. And I also, you know what I also did? Because I read these tips online, I also submitted, with the letters, I included, like, pictures of myself, not like not like nudes or weird sexual pictures, like, literally, like pictures from my Facebook, because I read that if you humanize yourself a little bit, like, ooh, here's me with a cat, the person reviewing your application is much more likely to approve it. So I appealed February 9th, right? Literally years go by, not years, sorry, I'm being drama. So a long time goes by. I have my healthcare provider call. They have no idea. Like, they're like, what appeal? Like, who? Like, where? Like, they literally have no, like, nothing. So I'm just like, at this point, I'm pretty much thrown in the towel with Cigna. I'm like, okay, clearly they just don't know what's going on and they're not going to prove it. And at the time in my personal life, outside of, I guess this is personal, wow. In my work roommate personal life, I was in the middle of this fallout with my roommate who happened to work with me. And so I was like, you know what, man, like, time to switch jobs. And also part of my thought process was maybe I'll get better insurance from the new job. Like, cool, and try that. So I switched jobs. Honestly, best choice of my life. Like, the company I work for now is the best company I've ever worked for, hands down. I've never felt so valued and awesome. They're just so cool. But you want to hear the twist. Plot twist. The surgeon I want doesn't take their insurance, and then literally after I start the new job, like 3 weeks later, guess what I get in the mail from Cigna? Guess. Literally guess. It's a fucking approval. It is an approval for my top surgery. Dated March 1st. Actually received by me on March 29th. I appealed February 9th. I literally, when I got that letter, I just, like, I don't even know, man. Like, I don't know. How do you feel in that situation? I don't know. But anyway, regardless, even though it was, like, shitty with the timeline, overall, it was a good thing because that means Cigna will eventually turtle status, approve your top surgery. At least for me, maybe like in another realm, they're really quick and shit. I don't know. This is just my experience. So anyway, they approve my fucking surgery and I'm like, great. I have insurance that my surgeon doesn't take, and so I'm just like, you know what? Honestly, instead of like trying to switch back to Cigna, like going on Cobra and all these freaking like loopholes, I am just going to literally bite the bullet and apply for a personal loan. Honestly, like, I'm really glad that it worked out. And it got approved it took like a week to get approved. Like, they actually, like, they checked shit, and I researched the loan company a bit, and they're called Earnest, and honestly, they seem good. Who knows? I'll maybe make another video like 3 years later and be like, this is the worst mistake of my life. But, for now it is what it is. They told me all the interest I'm going to pay right up front. I love that. I love it. Like, be direct. I love it. They approved the amount I wanted, and even like with my description of why I was applying for it. And they just were really nice on the phone, and honestly, like, so far I'm really happy. I'm gonna be funded within a day. I reached out to my surgeon. They're like, how does June 13th sound? I'm like, sign me up, bro. Like, so yes, it sucks that I have to pay for it. However, if you compare it to a car loan or a home loan, it's like, dude, like, I am literally investing in a change that will literally be permanent, like, on my body, that will bring me like insane amounts of happiness. So it's like, car that lasts for 10 years, body that lasts a lifetime. So that's how I'm looking at it, to kind of save my brain from the amount of money I'm going to be paying. But the monthly payment actually isn't bad. So it's like I just have to make a few adjustments, buy Uber Eats, like, bye. Love Uber Eats, but no more. Gotta tighten up. So essentially, yeah, that's where I'm at right now in terms of, so big things are happening. Basically I just need to make sure my work can kind of work with me. Work can work. Um, anyway, that my work can work with me, like with the surgery, because I think it's gonna be like 2 solid weeks. But luckily my job is literally like all computer, so I'm hoping 1 week I can at least work from home. So yeah, sorry that I really don't know how to make these videos. Hopefully in time I'll get better. I know that was winded and long and my voice is kind of boring, but doing what I can. Yeah, so, ta-ta to the tatas, am I right? Like, they're going. Yeah, so now the biggest thing is just, working with my company to see, what flexibility I can get, and also to continue my discovery of testosterone.